all they say is, but you don't look like a farmer. But you're a lady, you're young. But one thing I've realized is farming does not have age, farming does not have looks, because at the end of the day, everyone has to eat food. You understand? So I'm always calling out loud my youths, fellow youths, mostly the young girls, those that don't want to touch that. You can touch that, you can go and dig, and you can still slay, you can still look good after your farming. Nothing can change, because there is nothing as good as making your own money.
This is Talk to the Work Show. It's being brought to you by TC Homes. These are very nice places where we are now. It's one of the home. Today, I'm so privileged to introduce to you a very important person in the sector of farming.
Bird on a tree.
Viewers would like to know, who is Nalunga Victoria?
Nalunga Victoria, the urban farmer, was born in Chiwatuli, that is after Ntinda, in 1994. And I've grown up seeing my parents do farming, and that is where I picked the passion from. So I'm a farmer by passion. It is my passion. It runs in my blood.
You're a very important person in urban farming. What's urban farming?
So urban farming is basically growing vegetables or using a small space of land to grow food, either for domestic consumption or for beneficial purposes. So I'm doing it right now. I'm redefining it to make it more beneficial, because I looked at the society whereby people would love to do farming, but not everyone has land. Not everyone has capacity of acquiring land. Most of the youth, they would really love to start up something that could give them some money, most of for tuition, running their daily lives. But not everyone can acquire land, most so big space, big land. So that's why I decided to keep the idea of urban farming burning, because I realized somebody can utilize a very small space and they make some good money.
What's your advice to somebody who has utilized a piece of land?
So my advice to somebody who has utilized a small piece of land or who wants to utilize a small piece of land, do not fear, do not be scared. You might think, where am I going to sell these products I'm going to grow in a small space of land? But it is that small start that is going to give you a very big end. Yes, you can start by growing vegetables like spinach, like cabbages, carrots, mostly tomatoes. Yes, and you can get yourself some good money.
Nalunga Victoria, you have traveled in different parts of the country, got so many awards in farming. What would you, when you compare farming in Uganda to European country, how do you see, where are we going?
So I've been to most of the countries. Recently I was in Germany, but I got so challenged because to them farming is their main job. When you go and meet a farmer, farming is really their main job. Unlike us, whereby somebody has maybe a garden and they will look at it as something like part-time, they would look at it as something not so important. So I really want to show people that farming can be a full-time job. Farming can be so beneficial. Farming is very inspiring. It is fun. Yet there is a lot of things that you can really acquire from farming. Yes, because it's really hard to find a youth here, because me, I'm 27 years. But when you tell someone...
Still, yeah.
I'm not really young. I'm almost 30. So when you tell somebody that I'm a farmer, all they say is, but you don't look like a farmer. But you're a lady, you're young. But one thing I've realized is farming does not have age. Farming does not have looks. Because at the end of the day, everyone has to eat food. You understand? So me, I'm always calling out loud my fellow youths, mostly the young girls, those that don't want to touch that. You can touch that, you can go and dig, and you can still slay, you can still look good after your farming. Nothing can change because there is nothing as good as making your own money. Yes, and first of all, you're changing the society. You're creating employment to the society, and you're making a living. You're earning some money. You're creating a very big change. Yes. So when I went to Germany, me as a farmer, I don't limit myself because I do urban farming, so I don't welcome other opportunities. Germany, and I went to a dairy farm. Yes, imagine from urban farming, and I was exposed to dairy farming. I had to be in like 700 cows. It had never happened to me because, you know, in Uganda, when you're saying cows, you run. You look for a nearby spot to hide. Yeah. But this was a big challenge to me. So right now, from urban farming, I also know how to treat cows. I know how to make silage. Sure. I know how to handle a sick. I know how to... I know a lot of things because I'm now doing consultation about that. Mm-hmm. So one thing you're supposed to know that as farmers or any other person, do not limit yourself to something. Do not say, me, I'm only doing urban farming. If they take me to learn how to do liquid soap, I'm not going because I'm a farmer. So me, I opened my mind to different opportunities because I see a lot of youths, a lot of people have gone to school, they have studied, but believe me, you're not going to jump out of school because you have a degree and you're going to get a job. But if you haven't found a job, what are you going to do? You can keep your certificates, keep your degrees, and hustle like a school dropout. Not in bad faith, but at some point you have to create something from your head. You have to do something as you wait to get something that you studied for. Yes.
What inspired you? Nalunga, you look young. What inspired you joining farming when you're still at the age? Most people think that farming is done by old people like we. What inspired you?
So me, what inspired me to join farming, to become a farmer? Farming has been a daily routine when I'm growing up. Yes, farming, taking care of livestock, those were routines back home. My parents are farmers. Oh. Yes, so I've grown up in a family where farming is like a command. It is not an option. Whether you're young, you don't know how to dig, we all wake up at 4 a.m., we have to go to the garden. Of course, at first we hated it. We didn't like it. It sounded like a punishment. Imagine you're young and you know us girls, they're waking you up. You're like, you've reached 15 years, 16 years, that age of trying to look good. You have to go, like, you understand. But as time went on, my dad began really showing me that farming is not just growing food to consume at home, but it is beneficial. You make money. Yes, because my dad used to grow food and sell, and then he could tell me, you dig that for me and this part is for you, put whatever you want. So whatever things I could grow, my dad would sell them and give the money to me, like 20,000. So as a kid, of course, by then 20,000 was a lot to me. I could buy my earrings, buy my shoes. So me, I grew up knowing farming is the real thing.
Amazzi amalungi, amayonjo, nga gaviira ddala ku nsulo ez'obutonde ye Hill Water, Natural Mineral Water. Gano ge mazzi gokka ageesigika, agatasemba, ate nga tegazitowa. Gasengejjeddwa bulungi n'ebyuma eby'omulembe nga gali mu ccupa etangaala ate erabika obulungi.
Gw'omusuubuzi gafune ku ofiises zaffe ku Lubaga Road, Access Building, mu maaso ga Hotel Sojovalo okuliraana enkulungo ya Kabaka, oba ku factory yaffe esangibwa eyiganga. Okumanya ebisingawo tukubire ku 0703 62 772.
Hill Water, Natural Mineral Water.
So now we are looking at the marketing area. So you produce so many things. How is it done?
So to me, about the market, I first, of course, first hustled. You know, when you've begun your own farming, now you're no longer home. You're looking at the world. The world is looking at you. But of course, you know, I studied, of course, cosmetology. I'm into beauty, just like you can see. Yeah, into hair, spa, salon. But of course, because I had that burning desire of farming in me, the farming bit that runs in my blood. Of course, I kept growing vegetables on my veranda, in the boveras, in a plastic containers, so I could sell to my neighbors. So I was like, if I could do something this small and I get money, how about if I rent this on a much bigger space? So of course I began from there. I rented land. So I got a lot of challenges when I rented land. Of course, labor was a lot, and you couldn't know. People have worked 10 people. They're telling you they have worked 20, and I couldn't go there every day. Then I realized I've grown things, and I don't know where the market is, because my dad showed me how to dig, but he didn't show me where the market was. That is a very big mistake that he did, and of course we realized that after, and because of that I got so challenged, and I realized that wasn't going to stop me from farming. So I decided to create my own market, at least maintain a small piece of land, and then use the digital platforms, because you know the market, these are your very friends that you move with. These are your neighbors' friends.
I once saw you at the street when you were selling some tomatoes in your cars. Yes. That was amazing. It was amazing.
So sometimes I would pack these things very well. You know, in every business, you have to consider a lot of things. Not because you want money and you'll just package the things how you want them to be. You have to add value. You have to add class. I began packaging my things very well. Then I was like, I'll be doing packages like for 25,000. A package has some tomatoes, some onions, like a few things. Those things that I was sure somebody would need at their home. Yeah. So I began with my friends. My friends began giving me their friends. I began getting customers from apartments. So I later realized farming is very sweet. Farming can be done the smartest way. We all can't be hustling through markets, but are we going to forget about farming? So I could do those packagings, put them in my car. If the traffic jam is a lot, I would park my car on the side and I would vend my things.
I normally see some boys.
Oh yes, and believe me, I've never been ashamed of hawking the things I've
a model
planted my things. Yeah, because people are like, hey, you're looking so good, and you're here in your car hawking tomatoes. Yeah, making your own money cannot get you ashamed.
Okay, Nalunga Victoria, what is your dream like as a model in urban farming?
So my dream and my future plan as an urban farmer, I'm looking at having a space or a center of my own, whereby everyone can come and not only learn farming, but also learn other skills. Because when I looked at society, I realized not everyone wants to be a farmer or is destined to be a farmer. But me, I'm looking at a society whereby someone can come and learn something from my farm, from my center. Because my farm is already registered. Yes, I pay taxes, and I'm glad for that. So I'm looking at that youth out there who can come and learn something, learn how to make liquid soap, learn how to make art pieces, learn how to make bar soap, learn how to make candles, learn how to grow food, learn how to market these things. Yes, because me, like I told you, as a farmer, I'm not limiting myself to anything or to one thing. Yeah, because those other opportunities, I'm putting in my own effort to go and learn those things so that I can give out to the community. I can teach the community. Yes, because I believe in team, and that is together we all achieve more.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Talk the Workshop. We are still with Victoria Nalunga, telling us more how he has gone with urban farming in Uganda. What's your appeal to the general public and the people living outside?
So my appeal to the general public, to everyone seeing me, mostly the youth. Yes, I am a youth, so I'm putting my emphasis on the youths.
Especially girls.
Oh, actually, most of my friends at the beginning, they were like, you girl, what? But then right now, I'm so proud because you actually can't follow me, or you can't be my friend, you can't be close to me, and you don't fall in love with whatever I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to drive you crazy with what I'm doing. You're going to want to do what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have fun. Me, I'm a farmer who doesn't want to get bored at my garden. So, one thing I realized, if the government or if anyone is trying to get the youth involved in farming or in any other skill or project, they have to look at those key factors, those points that will benefit the youths. Yes, because I don't expect to take a young girl of maybe 27 years like me. Of course, me, I'm exclusive because I've been through that, but don't expect to take today's youth who has grown up on the internet playing video games in 100 acres of land and tell them, you come and cultivate, agriculture is fun. You really have to look at those key points, those things that will interest them. You have to make agriculture so colorful. By colorful, I mean bringing out those things that will make the youths pick interest, and that is what I've really done. And I'm glad for my followers, the number of people that I have that come for training. They're really so many. That's why I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to create a center for them. Yeah, so please don't think I'm forgetting about you, because I started with urban farming and I wasn't actually sure that I would get this far. I would be like looked up in society. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Talk the Workshop is on, and Mrs. Nalunga, somebody would like, maybe they might ask of the contacts. How could somebody come to you? What's your contacts?
So my contacts, you can reach me on 0702 176403, strictly for consultation. And then my YouTube, Nalunga Victoria. My Facebook page is very active, Nalunga Victoria, the urban farmer. At Twitter, you can find me at Nalunga Victoria, the urban farmer. TikTok, I'm there because it's where all the youths are. Okay. So you find me on TikTok, urban farmer too. Yes, I'm just everywhere. You can just Google Nalunga Victoria and I'll just appear on your Google. Thanks for watching. I have been Nalunga Victoria, your urban farmer. So let's keep agriculture burning, because I believe farmers are the next billionaires. Don't forget to keep watching Talk the Walk TV show. See you.
Talk the Walk show. It has been Alan Luswata with my cameraman, Hollis. Great.
Are you looking for affordable shelter away from home? TC Holiday Homes are here for you. We have well-furnished venues for children parties, baby showers, bridal showers, catch up with friends, couple night dates, sleepovers, serene working environment, and family vacations. TC Holiday Homes are currently located at Ndeje, Busega, Zana, and Magere. Our rates are very affordable. We are waiting to hear from you. TC Holiday Home is the answer.